Hey everyone, Barking Team Shockwave here. Today, I'm doing another tips and tricks episode, this time based on the new Dark Magician support from Dark Illusion. By the end of this video, hopefully you guys have a better understanding of the new support and what the potential it can bring to the Dark Magician archetype. So other than that, let's get started. Alright, so let's start the video off with the most simplest combo when it comes to playing a Dark Magician without the new support, and that is summoning your monk. Switch to defense, activate the effect to special summon a Prisma from your deck. This way you can activate Prisma's effect to send a Dark Magician from your deck to the grave. And from there, Prisma becomes Dark Magician, and if you can play the other supports like Dark Magic Tag to get rid of your opponent's back row so you can go into your bigger plays. So which I'm doing now, and let's see, where is it? Go into your that goes to Emerald, detach, doesn't matter what, to special summon your Dark Magician from your graveyard that you just sent there. And that is the first part of the most simpler combo. Here's the next one. So another interesting way to open up with a great hand with this new support is having Rod. Rod, by normal summoning, you're able to add any spell or trap card with Dark Magician in the description. And usually, if you don't have Dark Magician Circle in your open hand, it's best to grab that first. Other than that, I can recommend getting Magician Navigate, and if when the card comes out, Eternal Soul, because it really does bring consistency to the deck. So you search out for your Dark Magician Circle, activate it, and it's like Tenki. So basically, you can when first activated, you can pick up the top 3 cards of your deck, and if there's any card that has Dark Magician in the description or Dark Magician is named, you can show that to your opponent and add that to your hand, while the other 2 can go back to the top of your deck in any order that you want. So a great way to open up. Usually when I have this kind of play, I usually have a couple back rows and end my turn from there if I'm starting turn 1, and it's pretty good from here, especially again, Eternal Soul. It really does help the deck, as well as Magical Expansion to help you protect it if you have more Dark Magician or Dark Magician Girl on your side of the field or in your graveyard to protect your spell and trap cards. So we all know that having Dark Magician in our hand back in the days was very dreadful, because it usually is a dead card, because summoning a 2-tribute monster with no effect wasn't that very good. But now there's a certain card that makes it a lot easier to have Dark Magician in your hand, and that is Magician Navigate. This is a trap card that allows you to special summon a Dark Magician from your hand, as well as a level 7 or lower Dark Spellcaster from your deck to the field. This way you can actually go into your rank 7 play, and I usually activate this effect during my opponent's end phase, so I can utilize the graveyard effect on my next turn. I'll go more into that in a couple of seconds, but again, this is a great way to go to your rank 7 plays if you activate it on your turn, or again, setting up for your upcoming turn. So when I do that, I can actually activate into my rank 7 play into my Ebon Illusion Magician. This way I can detach a material off of it and then special summon a Dark Magician from my deck. It's somewhere. Yep. So Dark Magician. So now going to the graveyard effect of the Magician Navigate, you're able to banish this card from the grave, and then choose one face-up card your opponent's control and negate it. It's a great way to stop crucial effects, but the only problem is that you need to have a Dark Magician face-up on the field to activate that effect. So this is why I usually go to the Ebon Illusion Magician, because going to that, I can have 2 big monsters on the board while still having the Dark Magician requirement to even activate the banished effect when the next turn is up, after it had been sent to the graveyard. So great way to utilize as much as possible when it comes to the Magician Navigate. So Dark Magic Circle is a great card to protect, just because that it has a lot of disruption plays. Like I mentioned before, Dark Magic Circle can actually banish one of your opponent's cards if you normal or special summon a Dark Magician to your side of the field. So again, great card to protect. So a great way to actually protect your spells and trap is by playing the Magic Expansion. This is a quick play spell card that allows you to apply these certain effects depending on how many Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl on the field and in the graveyard. So that applies to your opponents as well. So if you're playing a mirror match, this is a great way to take advantage of that. So first, is that you're able to target one Dark Spellcaster you control, increase its attack to 1000 until the end of the turn. Second is basically your opponents cannot respond to any of your card effects, and also your opponents cannot destroy any of your spell and trap card for the turn. So please keep in mind that I said destruction. Banish, they can still go through it. So any card, like again with the mirror match, they can use their own Dark Magic Circle to banish any of your cards, as well as if someone like special summon a Trishula, then you're really screwed from there. And the third effect is that it's like a Forbidden Lance. So it basically Forbidden Lance all your current spellcaster you control at the time of activation. So nonetheless a great card. So if you guys are not familiar with Dark Paladin, this is a very old school card. This basically has the Magic effect built into it, but also it takes advantage of the dragon monster currently on the field and in the graveyard. So when Blue Eyes becomes more popular thanks to the movie pack as well as the Felgrand structure deck, this is the card you want to go into. But sometimes when you're activating the effect to negate spell cards, sometimes it really does take a heavy burning on your hand, because of it does require one discard to negate each spell card. So a great way or not a great way, but a nice tidbit of just finding a way to get more cards to your hand is that if you had Magician Rod in your graveyard, and your opponent's activate spell card, you can just discard a card to negate the effect, and after that effect resolve, you're able to activate Rod's effect by sacrificing a spellcaster you currently control as cost, to add the Rod back to your hand. This way you're able to have another card in your hand to negate spell cards, as the cost you have less monster on board, so keep that in mind. Alright, so let's talk more about the new Exceed monster, Ebon Void Magician. This is a rank 7 monster that allows you to activate Quick Play or Trap card from your hand by detaching one material. And if this card gets destroyed by battle or card effect, you're able to special summon a Dark Spellcaster from your deck to the field, and also you're able to destroy one card on the field. This is a great way to actually help your opponents miss the timing of your summoned monster from the destruction effect. So for some reason, if this card gets destroyed through your opponents, you're able to special summon cards like obviously your Dark Magician, but you can able to special summon your Dark Magician of Chaos. This way you're able to activate the effect during the end phase to add a spell card from the graveyard to your hand. Keep in mind that the destruction effect that Ebon does when you summon this helps you miss the timing for your opponents to react to the summoned monsters. So all they can do best is by playing Solemn Warning or Solemn Strike, but if they can have no response from there or Vanity Emptiness at that point, then they can't really do much when you summon these monsters to your side of the field. It's similar to Magical Dimension. I remember a lot of people forget about the mistiming when you sacrifice the spellcaster to special summon a not Dark Magician, but a spellcaster from your hand. And then if you choose to destroy a card, you're helping yourself from your opponents from activating in response to the summon. But if you don't, then your opponents can react to the summon of your new monster. So keep that in mind. With the new Dark Magician support, you can actually play Dark Magician of Chaos again, because you have a little more target to play cards like Dedication, do Light and Darkness to bring out your Dark Magician of Chaos. This way you can run over a monster that has, depending on graveyard effects, just like Cosmos or the Burning Abyss or Phantom Knight based decks. Yeah, obviously attacking the smaller ones would be ease when it comes to the Dark Magician Chaos, but when it comes to Dark Destroyer, it's best to play cards like the Magic Expansion if you have Dark Magician somewhere on your side of the field or in your graveyard. So this way, Dark Magician Chaos can go over the Cosmo Destroyer, and this way you're able to have a little more leniency to have the game in your favor.